I request all guests to please be seated. So now we are at the concluding at the validity session of this 2 days event. And I have the honor of taking this opportunity to invite our chief guest of this session, Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India, Professor A.K. Sood sir, to kindly come on the dais, please. And I also request Scientific Secretary ma'am to please kindly come on the dais. Sir, with your permission, we'll start the concluding session. And first we'll have, sir, the MOU signing ceremony, MOUs exchange. And after that, we'll move on the follow agenda. So the last 2 days were very fruitful, very interactive. There was total 6 sessions, and we discussed a lot of good content. We came to know how the cluster concept, how the consortium model, and how this collaborative approach concept is working in so many countries. And all the countries have this agreed to this message that there is no point in working in silos. We all should come out. We all should break the traditional silos. We all should collaborate. We all should jointly work together to find the solutions of all the problems which are global in concern. We have seen a great interest in joint collaborations in the domain areas of healthcare. We got a very good interest in the domain areas of smart agriculture. We also got a very good interest in the environment, sustainability, and circular economy. So a lot of things were being discussed, a lot of one-to-one meetings were done, and the entire 2 days were really very fruitful. And I mean, it was not like just an other ordinary conference. It was just a discussion, it was just a training course sort of thing. It was just a brainstorming sessions where the new ideas came, innovative ideas were exchanged, and the very collaborative approach was established, and a lot of joint collaborative ventures are being explored. So some of them have already been, because the groundwork was already being done when we were doing the preparations of this international conference. And with many countries, we have already reached up to that level where we are now able, with your blessings, to clusters are able to announce a joint collaborative project and the approach so that may be taken further. With the directions of your good self and respected Scientific Secretary ma'am, all these discussions were facilitated in such a way that how we all can join together and helps the S&T ecosystem grow. So we'll start with the announcements of the MOUs which clusters are going to sign with the other organizations. So just to bring to your knowledge that what clusters are doing as a collaborative approach, I would like to request AMTZ team to first kindly do for the MOU. Sir, AMTZ team has signed an MOU with FB Biomedical from Australia for the advanced manufacturing of advanced medical equipments. They have already signed the MOU. Technology will be endoscopes. So the technology has already been facilitated by AMTZ, and production will be taken by the FB Biomedical. So I request the MTZ team to please stay back because they have another MOU also, sir. They have really done a good work. So MTZ is also signing MOU with Medimold OIC Health Tech Industries for the advanced biomedical products manufacturing. So medical implants. 3D printed medical implants. For the 3D imprinted medical implants. So the manufacturing will be taken by the OIC Health, and technology is being facilitated by. So they are from France, sir. It is another collaboration between Indian cluster and France. So this was about the healthcare and the medical technology, sir. As I already submitted that there were discussions in environmental sustainability also, ma'am. So our Delhi cluster, Drive cluster has come up an agreement, a joint collaboration with BASF Germany in the field of environment sustainability. May I request, sir, they have also come up with an MOU for the water management and the power infrastructure establishment with the WebCos, which is globally established in more than 27 countries. The Indian office MD of WebCos is here to sign the MOU with the Drive Delhi cluster. WebCos has a global presence in more than 27 countries, ladies and gentlemen, and through this MOU, we are expecting to reach 27 countries through the Drive cluster. So now cluster has become global. I request Drive team to please be there. The Drive team has also signed an MOU with BASF Germany, sir, for the environment sustainability solutions. They have developed a technology for neutralizing the oil sludge through the pyrolysis catalysis method. So this technology has been facilitated by the cluster and will be given to BASF, implemented, adopted by KLEMOVE. So BASF Germany and the Drive cluster. Thank you so much. Thank you. So the next collaboration is in Smart Agri-Tech theme, and our Bangalore cluster has done an agreement with the Luxembourg Industries of Germany, for Israel, for Israel, for the technology transfer of Smart Agri-Tech theme. So please welcome. Sir, we have Deputy Ambassador of Israel with us, and since it's a MOU with the Israel industry, I would like to call Deputy Ambassador of Israel also to come on the dais for the MOU signing. It's an MOU exchange for the technology developed for pheromones-based insecticide products, which Bangalore cluster, Indian S&T cluster is facilitated for Israel companies to take up the technology. They have a small video. May I request to play the video?
For decades, chemical insecticides protected crops, but at a heavy cost to farmers, ecosystems, and the planet. Now, agriculture is entering a new era. Precise, clean, and climate resilient. ATGC Biotech is rewriting the fundamentals of crop protection, replacing chemicals with communication, using pheromones and semiochemicals that speak nature's own language. This innovative technology controls pest population by modifying reproductive behavior and not by killing pests. Introducing Cremit, the world's first 5-gram, season-long zero-water pheromone platform. Just 5 grams per acre, 1 season of protection, 0 water, 0 residue, pure precision. Through long-duration tablets, controlled release glue, drone deployment and intelligent sprayables, ATGC delivers predictable, measurable and climate-proof protection. Reducing insecticide use by up to 80 to 95%, avoiding 2.5 million tons of carbon dioxide equivalent, saving 20 billion liters of water and eliminating 40,000 tons of plastic waste. This is the future of green chemistry. ATGC is pioneering innovation in agriculture through crop protection using nanotechnology. In this noble endeavor, ATGC has found worthwhile collaborators. For the first time ever, India has out-licensed semiochemical technology to Israel, a historic milestone delivered through the Indo-Israeli joint venture Semiofor Limited. 18 Indian innovations now protect cotton, corn, tomatoes, avocados.
Thank you so much. I request Best Cluster to please be on the stage. Yeah. So during the, when you review the clusters, so there was a direction given by your good self that there should be inter-cluster collaboration. So this time we have come out with the inter-cluster and a global cluster collaboration. So BEST and PI-RAHI have come together and signed an MoU with the KLEMOVE. So please, may I request PI-RAHI team also to join the stage. And KLEMOVE team, please come. This is for the sustainable mobility which will be established across the country through the PI-RAHI and the BEST cluster. PI-RAHI initiated this partnership, sir, and for the inter-cluster, they also took up with them BEST cluster along with them, and that's how the PI-RAHI BEST inter-cluster collaborative approach has now gone to the global approach. So this is the unique MOU which we are having. Please give a big hand. Our inter-cluster collaboration coming out as a global collaboration in the field of sustainable mobility. The KLEMOVE is from South Korea, sir, and this is the joint collaboration of PI-RAHI and BEST with the South Korea. Now I request PI-RAHI team to be on stage, sir. Sir, PI-RAHI has also signed another important joint collaboration with ISTCC Innovation Center, Germany. That's another collaboration with the Indian S&T Cluster with Germany. It is in the field of new technologies, Industry 4 automation, sustainable energy and the circular economy. Yeah. So, please welcome PI-RAHI and IMC Innovation Center team, Germany. Another global collaboration of Indian S&T clusters. Now I request Rich Cluster to please come on the stage. This is again, so this upcoming MOU is in the field of clean energy and the green sustainability environment, which Rich has signed with the. So the Rich cluster has signed with the NICCI, Norway Industrial and Companies Corporation. It is similar to the FICCI, what we have in the FICCI. So they have come out. Norway India Chamber of Commerce, NICCI, is signing an MOU with our Rich Hyderabad cluster. This will be in the field of clean energy and the green environment. So again, another global collaboration of Indian S&T cluster with the Norway. The Rich has another MOU with the in the collaboration of the EU skilling and applied research with the NPTC and their global partners. So I request NPTC and their global partner from the Wales. Another global collaboration is now I may request Jodhpur cluster to please. So Jodhpur cluster for the sustainable technologies for livelihood. They have signed an MOU with Israel. In a very short period of time, they were continuing the discussions and ultimately they were able to collaborate for the Israel. And this has been finalized almost in these 2 days discussion only. So I welcome the partner. So JCKIC with Circular Economy Israel, another global collaboration coming out as a takeaway of this conference. And this has been finalized during this 2 days discussion as an outcome of 2 days discussion. Thank you, sir. Now I request Bhubaneswar cluster team to please come. BCKIC has an MOU for the multiple areas, sir, in the field of healthcare, agriculture, and renewable energy. They have signed MOU with the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council, and the head of the district council is there to facilitate this MOU. This will be a really a good work for the Ministry of Fisheries also is there. So. No. So this is a really a good work for the entire eastern region, which Bhubaneswar cluster has taken up. Thank you, sir. So, sir, as a takeaway, sir, there are these 12 MOUs have been exchanged. These 12 collaborations have been already been with your and MEM's blessings has been done. We have one more announcement, sir. Our Pune Knowledge Cluster, in collaboration with BESF, they have launched the portal of KLEMOVE, which was a software which was taught to the school children for the game for chemistry. Now it has come out as a portal. And we humbly request you to kindly launch that portal, sir, so that... yeah. So they can come on the stage. Yeah, please come on the stage. I request Pune Cluster and BSF team to please come on the stage. Yeah, please play it. Sir, एक बार सर आप वो कर दीजिए. Yes. Please play it. Play.
3, 2, 1, go!
Creating bonds with chemistry.
Yes. It's no. It's a unique, innovative way of teaching. So thank you so much. Thank you. Now we'll begin with our concluding session, sir. Thank you so much. All the best. So without taking much time, now may I have this opportunity to request respected scientific secretary ma'am for her closing remarks.
So, good evening to everybody. And I would say the last 2 days that we have had such an engaging, I would say, conversation in terms of panel and also interacting, networking with each other, this has actually been mind-boggling. And we have to understand when such an event takes place seamlessly and without any hitch and goes from one to the other, it shows that a lot of hard work has been put behind this. So I would say that all our clusters, they have actually put in a lot of hard work along with my office team, led by Vishal, Vivek, Vandana, and Shifali, of course. And of course, our clusters have given their full potential in this. They've actually worked very, very hard. And I would say for the last 8 months, lot of work has been done, lot of interactions have been taken place. And I would not like to leave behind the embassies. All the embassies have actually come forward and actually been very enthusiastic about the whole event. So now let me just give you a background how this all started. Actually, this idea came in the last meeting when we have an all India cluster meet where our principal scientific advisor, Professor Sood, said that we are quite matured enough and we should go to the international level and see how this S&T clusters are gelling well with the ecosystem and what best practices we can take. So for the last 8 months, our teams, both the clusters, in team I also would say our clusters and the team in the office, actually studied the country profiles of many countries, I would say 70 to 80 countries. And there they shortlisted some of the countries where some cluster system exists. And then we approach one-to-one with the countries concerned and also simultaneously also talk to all the embassies concerned in India. I think Vishal has had at least 40 or 50 meetings with the embassies. And that's why I say the embassies need to be applauded for this, for actually coming forward and helping us in conducting this meeting. And most of the panel discussion, if you have seen, the way we had laid it out, it was representation from various countries. And based on the input that we got, we actually zeroed down on the themes. And I would say the themes were actually very well selected based on the expertise that was available with the various countries and also with our clusters. So we had 6 panels, of course, in the last 2 days. One on agriculture, healthcare, sustainability, startups and automation, plastic e-waste, and last was livelihood. These were all, as I said, very well designed. As I said, the embassies actually helped us out. And every conversation that was done was anchored in technologies that are ready or nearly ready for deployment. The presence of, we had innovators, we had administrators, we had diplomats, scientists, industry people, all of them came together and actually ensured that the discussions were actually grounded in what will work in the real world and merely not in theory. So it was actually a really engaging session that we had. And of course, during the inaugural, we released 4 compendiums in water technologies, agri-tech, solid waste management, and Kala Anubhav. By the way, Vishal, there's a lot of demand for those compendiums. Maybe you should get some more copies, and whoever asks for it, you must print it. And these, of course, compendiums were repositories of validated technologies in India, of course, tested for deployment and institutional partnerships. So they have actually demonstrated that the clusters have moved from simple conceptual formation that was in the 5 years back to measurable societal impact. So yesterday, the first panel on agriculture brought experts from nearly 12 countries. That is Australia, Switzerland, Italy, Spain, Norway, Denmark, Germany, Slovenia, Israel, UK, Sweden, and Netherlands. I hope I have not missed any name. The smart agriculture session, of course, emphasized on AI-driven crop analytics, database soil decisions, and precision irrigation. And of course, the ambassador of Spain also joined in this discussion. He captured the spirit of partnership by underlining the role of co-creation between nations. Then in the healthcare innovation session, which was, I personally really enjoyed listening to it, we had experts from 5 countries. And they demonstrated that digital health, predictive analytics, and AI-assisted diagnostics are not future promises, but present realities. And these are operational lessons that India should take and imbibe it in our health systems at scale. The third session was on environmental sustainability, and this underscored how climate-responsive water governance, renewable energy integration, and circular economy framework must evolve in tandem. And today's discussion, of course, in the morning, it started with, we started basically with the session on industry automation, I think. Yeah, and we had basically participants from 14 countries, that is Slovenia, Norway, Switzerland, Sweden, UK, Australia, and the 3 sessions that we had today. Australia, USA, Denmark, Spain, South Africa, and African Union, Japan, Israel, Italy, and the EU. So a lot of countries who participated in the 3 panels that we had. So in the industry automation emphasize that deep tech industries do not grow in isolation. We need actually very good partnerships. And they require shared test beds, interoperable standards, and talent mobility. In fact, the speakers underlined that India's clusters can play a really pivotal role as technology accelerators by connecting India's research institutions with startups and manufacturing units. The next session on plastic and e-waste management made it evident that technology alone does not solve the waste problem. It is solved in a combination of science, policy frameworks, economic incentives, and citizen-level adoption. And many of our clusters, of course, as you must have heard, are also working in this direction. And they're working with the municipal corporations of the various cities. The concluding panel session on technologies empowering livelihood broadened the lens beyond industry and urban systems. The Jodhpur cluster's Kala Anubhav initiative is a distinctive example of technology service, culture, and livelihood ecosystem. And of course, it illustrated the traditional crafts, heritage skills, and local art practices that can be strengthened through modern tools such as digital documentation, science intervention, and market linkage intelligence. So I would say in summary, the panel discussions were actually very encouraging, and it actually brought in a lot of ideas, and our clusters are actually looking forward to engaging with the international partners and see how we can adopt them in our own country. In fact, there are many other participants who have come forward and they feel that this cluster initiative needs to be taken forward. So in fact, the MOUs that have been formalized today, along with the collaboration initiated to this conference, also will help us to translate the intent into demonstrable outcomes. So in short, I would say I'm personally very satisfied with the whole outcome, and I'm sure everybody will agree with me. And again, I take this opportunity to thank all our delegates, all our participants, all innovators, all administrators, all industrials, and our clusters, and our delegates from abroad, specifically the embassies, and of course, last, my office team. Thank you so much, and thank you for being part of us.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, respected Scientific Secretary Ma'am, for your blessings and encouraging words. These are the, real moral boosters for us, ma'am. So all the entire hard work, it was all your and PSS's direction which had it made it possible. अगर आप लोगों ने एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं किया होता, या आइडिया नहीं दिया होता, तो वहीं पे था. It is all because of your directions that we are able to do this. Thank you so much. Now, may I have the honor to request our chief guest, PSS sir, to please come for the valedictory remarks. Thank you.
All the participants of this collaborative festival yesterday and today, it's so wonderful to see how this idea germinated about 8 months back has flowered into a very successful collaborative effort where all of you have enthusiastically participated. So thank you very, very much to each one of you for making this idea happening in real life. Thank you. I would also thank all the people who have worked behind the scene to make this a success in terms of actual happening, which resulted in, to start with, 12 MOUs, which we saw. But I am very sure, even if the MOUs are not signed, all of you now know each other's areas of work, each other's interest. And as you go along, this will happen. Because yesterday at dinner time, I heard again lot of interest where the things are still evolving. And I am very sure that in the coming months, it will also fructify. Again, showing that this conference is not just an idea, but it has also led to really delivery of actual action points. And that is what matters really in the long run. So this particular what summary which Dr. Mani said of the engagements of so many countries with our participants from India has really opened a new avenue for us to see how we can take science and technology to the society. And that is exactly the theme which we started with, to bring all the stakeholders on the platform, academia, startup, governments, international partners, to see how do we address the challenges which we face, be it smart agriculture, be it sustainability, be it energy transition, health, whatever you name it. This is where we would learn from each other. So when we inaugurated the exhibition yesterday, I was very happy to see all these stalls where almost like 50 exhibits were there with not only the lab prototypes. I was very happy to see that these are really now the products which can be diffused in the society, in the market. And this is what we really mean, taking science from lab to fields. And this was I was very happy to see this exhibition where products have been really launched, and many of them as you saw probably in the exhibition, are almost at the verge of launching. And this is what we need to see. What are the things where we can take from our ecosystem, be it in the labs, be it in the startups, to the next level, and across the border, how can we make it happen? And I am very sure with the MoUs which have been signed today, this will be made possible. So once again, my congratulations to all the participants who have partnered in these MoUs. We also saw the 4 compendiums as Dr. Mani elaborated, and these again are intended to serve our ministries, state governments and international collaborators, just to make sure of some way we have put them in one place. But this, I hope that these are not the static documents. They will evolve as we go along. And the idea is that over the next few months, we should see how we can really make them more dynamic from the international partners. So far, in the compendium, we have put together the technologies from our startups. So the next stage will be, I will request all the international partners to see how they would like to put their technologies, their efforts along with these compendiums so that it can outreach many people who need them. So this is something I am sure we should look at. How do we make it happen? So this is something we can see. Again, I would like to thank all the participants from abroad who came, including Sir John Edmonds, who was there in the inaugural session. We had ambassadors from Spain, we had ambassadors from Norway and other diplomatic missions, and all of them, how they articulated how various countries can work together, including the ambassador from EU. So, as was elaborated by Dr. Mani, I will not repeat. Over the last 2 days, the 6 panels, which met with many countries on the panel giving their directions, we now need to see how we move from exchange of ideas and knowledge to co-creation of deployable technologies. So that is the target. So now we know, we are familiar. So we need to now see in coming weeks and coming months how we can really co-create deployable technologies. And this is where the MoUs will also play a role. And I only hope they don't remain in the cupboards, because MoUs have a very famous history of remaining in the cupboards after they are signed and photographed. So this, I hope, we will prove this wrong, and we will make sure when we meet next time how many of them have really resulted in deployable technologies. So deployable is the core theme. We make sure they become affordable, because if the technologies are not affordable, again it will not go through. So this is again, we need to see how do we make it happen. So I think we are very sure that we have to go beyond what the clusters have achieved. This we have seen in this 2-day deliberations. Now what we need to ask ourselves that what must the clusters become in the next 5 years? What should they be actually? We know what they are right now. How do we transition to the next level of impact? So there could be many ideas. Let me put 1 or 2 of them before you to just see. I'm sure it is all on your thinking tray. First, the clusters should become national technology accelerators. How do we make it happen? So we know each cluster has some many technologies, But probably it is time to now see how each cluster, I'm talking of the clusters in India because my request is to them because they will be collaborating with all the international partners. What would be your portfolio of 2 or 3 technologies where you can really become national technology accelerators? Maybe 2. I will not say more because if you do more, you may spread yourself thin in the next few months. So can you pin down with your strengths, which you know more than anyone else, what are those 2 things? What could be our showcasing those national technology accelerator? Second, again, our clusters must serve as a platform for international co-innovation. So all these MoUs have been signed, as I mentioned. Now we need to again see how each one of you will take this co-innovation with your international partners forward. So I look forward to that. And third, how do clusters strengthen themselves to deliver at scale? So what you have to realize is that if you have technologies which are not scalable, which you really implement in a small way, in a country of India's size and diversity, that will not make an impact. So we need to see how the technologies, how the innovations are affordable, and how we can really take them to the grassroots level where they can be sustained. So again, you need to see how it is possible. So I'm very sure that this last 2 days justify the title of this conference, which said making lives easier through S&T. I'm sure you all agree that it has moved the needle forward with this objective, and we want to see more of it. So once again, we need to congratulate every one of you who have really worked very hard, and I'm very sure that in the coming weeks, months, and these MOUs and the learnings which we have got from each other will fructify into more deployable science and technology for the society. That's the ultimate goal, actually. And all of us are very enthusiastic about it. And so this idea started 8 months ago, which I said got fructified because of the hard work of many, many players, which Dr. Mani said, the team from Office of PSA, led by Dr. Mani, Dr. Vishal, the entire team of Dr. Vishal, which are here, and all the 8 clusters, which had number of meetings, brainstorming, and all the international partners and partners from India. This is not one person or one team job. It was a collective job. So may I request you once again to thank all of them once again very much. So all the very best and have a safe trip back. Thank you.
Thank you so much, respected sir, for your blessings and such an encouraging words. Your blessings means a lot to us, sir, all of us. I mean, that's the real, moral booster dose for us, actually. So, once again, thanks to all. Now I request my colleague, Dr. Shefali Uttam, to give the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everybody. As we conclude the first international conference on science and technology clusters, it is my pleasure to extend our sincere thanks to all who contributed to its success. As Frances Arnold, the 2018 Chemistry Nobel laureate, reminded us, science thrives when ideas are exchanged and international collaborations are critical. This conference has taken us a step closer to that ideal by bringing us together to bridge gaps, share insights, and learn from one another. Over these 2 days, we have gained a better understanding of the clusters model and how similar innovation ecosystems are evolving globally. We have identified opportunities for international cooperation and explored scalable, high-impact technologies through our sessions and exhibitions. These discussions have given us new perspectives on how collaborative science and technology can address shared global challenges, thereby strengthening the global scientific network. We express our deep gratitude to PSA Sir and Scientific Secretary Madam for their guidance and leadership, which continue to shape India's science and technology landscape. Our sincere thanks also goes to Chief Scientific Advisor to UK, Professor Sir John Edmonds, for providing valuable global context on science, technology, and innovation. We are grateful to all speakers and international guests for their insights and to the representatives from embassies and high commissions for reinforcing the importance of global partnerships in advancing S&T. We also acknowledge senior officials from the Government of India whose support continues to strengthen mission-driven initiatives and the science and technology cluster ecosystem. Our appreciation extends to the experts from academia, research institutions, industry associations, and startups whose contributions enriched our discussions and opened new avenues for collaborations. A special note of thanks goes to our S&T cluster for their hard work and impactful contributions throughout the conference, and also to the media personnel for covering the conference over these 2 days. We also thank the organizing team for their meticulous planning and seamless coordination. And finally, to all participants, your engagement and enthusiasm made this conference productive, meaningful, and forward-looking. We hope the connections built here continue to grow long after the event. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shefali. Now I have an announcement to make. We'll all have our national anthem to be played. So I request everyone to please stand. Vivek, to please come on the stage and please play.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Now, my humble request to PSA sir, if all the cluster team wants a group photograph with you on the stage, if you allow. Yeah, so all the clusters, please come. Please come on the stage. Please come on the dais. We'll have one photograph with PSA sir. प्लीज थोड़ा जल्दी आइएगा, अभी सर को दूसरा भी मीटिंग है. जी वी कैन सिट एंड स्टैंड, प्लीज जल्दी आ जाइए.
मैं पोडियम पे खड़ा हो जाता हूँ, पोडियम पे ऐसे खड़ा हो जाता हूँ.
अंदर अंदर
Got a very nice picture of yours and sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. फर्स्ट टाइम था हमारा, जैसे भी कर लिया हमने हर किसी ने लड़ाई
हमें किट बच नहीं रहा, हम कैसे रोकें, हमें नहीं समझ में आ रहा, हम लड़ रहे हैं,
हर एक
किट खत्म है, किट खत्म है बोल के
ये लड़ाइयाँ करवा दी आपने.
I'm taking this couple of pictures with ये वाला. I don't know whether it will look good. मैं तो कोशिश तो कर रहा हूँ. हाँ?
Is he singing or is he